Hey friends, welcome back to another cleaning motivational video. Today I have a lot of tidying up to do, a lot of rooms to work in. It is an all-day cleaning marathon. Let's get started. The first room I'm starting on this morning is the master bedroom. I'm going to make my bed because you know that is something I do every morning. It's my first and honestly, sometimes my only accomplishment of the day because I can be quite lazy when I want to be. Although I have an 11-year-old tugging at me saying, hey, let's do this, let's do that. So I can't be lazy too often, but sometimes I do like to sit back and relax. But the bed always gets made. I'm also going to dust and vacuum in this space and get it nice and clean. It's feeling a little bit dirty. I can feel a lot of grains and dirt and debris at the bottom of my feet. So I'm going to use one of my favorite cleaning tools, my dust mop, pick up all the debris off the floor as well as vacuum the rug and get the space nice and cleaned.
Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind it down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio. Losing up and lose ourselves to this feeling. Oh, I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love.
I forgot to record the product that I was using to dust off my bedroom furniture, so that's why I am borrowing a clip from another video, but I did use the Pledge multi-surface cleaner. I find that I can use it on my bedroom furniture because there's no shine, there's no polish finish on my bedroom furniture. I tried it on my stainless steel refrigerator. I also tried it on my breakfast area table that has a nice polish finish to it, and I would not recommend this product for those types of surfaces, but that's okay. I still like the product. I love the lemon scent, and I think that's what Pledge is known for. I can use it on different surfaces in the house, such as my console table in the foyer, my bedroom furniture, Ellie's bedroom furniture. So there are many other surfaces that I can use the Pledge multi-surface cleaner on, just not on the stainless steel and any wooden furniture that has a nice polished finish to it.
Your chin next to my chin. Try to hold my breath in. Don't wanna wake up. Your heart is my violin. Watching you sleep is comforting. Don't wanna wake up. Wish that I was brave, but I've never been the one.
When I'm cleaning, I always try and dust first, so I start from top to bottom. So I'll dust and I will allow myself to, or give myself the freedom to wipe any trash, dirt, debris that's on the surface, on the counters, on my dresser drawers, onto the floor, because then I will vacuum. Normally I'll vacuum the rugs, I'll vacuum the carpet, and that will further pick up any dirt and dust. And the last thing I do, well, not the last thing, because I always finish mopping if I do mop, but I will always run my dust mop depending on the surface and where I am. In my bedroom, I would use my vacuum cleaner because I love my Shark vacuum cleaner so much. I think it has such a great suction. I linked it in the description below. But I love my dust mop even more because depending on where I'm working and what type of furniture is in the space, for instance, in my bedroom, the vacuum cleaner will not fit underneath my dresser drawers in that tight space, but my dust mop will get underneath in those little nooks and crannies that my vacuum cannot get to, and that is fine. I find that when I dust mop, it is very soothing and satisfying for me because I'll end up sweeping everything into one little pile, whether it's hair, dirt, trash. So I get to see what the space looks like and how dirty it was. And then the final process is to pick everything up with my handheld vacuum cleaner. I'm almost finished in the master bedroom. I gotta tell you, it feels so good. When I walk around, I no longer feel dirt and debris at the bottom of my feet. That drives me crazy. So anytime I feel that in any part of my house, I pull out the dust mop and I have to sweep it all up and get that feeling off of my feet. That's just one of my stressors because I know that the floors are dirty. One of my subscribers reached out to me and asked about our bedding, and I gotta tell you, I love Egyptian and Supima bedding. They have long fibers, which contributes to the softness and durability of the sheets. And when we first moved into our house, we wanted to invest in very high quality bedding because think about how much time you stay in your bed and you sleep and you just lounge around in your bed. It just really enhances your sleeping. It promotes better health, provides long-term value, and it makes it worth a worthwhile investment for improving the quality of your sleep as well as your overall well-being. And I know that when Chuck and I get into our bed, we love the way it feels. We have a good night's rest. I can go on and on about all the benefits of high quality bedding. What I'm going to do is place a link in the description below for both the Supima as well as the Egyptian cotton sheets that we use in our home on our bed. And while the initial investment it might be a little higher, but the longevity and the durability of good bedding can result in long-term savings because it won't rip, fade, peel as easily as the lower quality options. And if you think about how much time you spend in your bedroom, in your bed, sleeping and wanting that good quality sleep, it could truly be such a huge benefit in your overall health. These two types of sheets are so soft and comfortable. I just don't know how you wouldn't get a good night's rest. So check it out.
I could stop pretending that I wanted this to happen. I could just say it, say how I feel now. But my tongue is like a wall, keeping words safe in my heart. I can never say that, but I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely.
I'm going to use Purex with this OxyClean detergent combination to wash my clothes, but this container is almost empty. What I'm going to do, because I don't like to waste and I like to get every drop of that detergent because everything is so expensive these days, I will throw or pour some water into the container, swish it around, and pour the remaining detergent and water combination on top of my clothes. I don't know if I have any brand loyalty to any particular type of detergent. Most of the times I buy what's BOGO at my local Publix. I love those deals, 50% off. You can't get better than that, especially on detergent because everything's so expensive these days. But I do like Purex as well as the Arm& Hammer, OxyClean, anything that has OxyClean in it, I really like because I find that it does a great job of cleaning my clothes. I do like the way Purex as well as the Arm& Hammer detergents smell. And I always add bounce sheets into my dryer when I'm drying my clothes. And that also helps with static as well as helping my clothes smell really fresh and clean.
You're calling up my phone like you did, but every morning when I wake up, you're not there. You're telling me you know what you need, but when I turn the lights off, it's all.
Sometimes when I'm cleaning all day, I forget to eat. I'll go 5 hours without eating, which is so bad because my blood sugar level drops I get tired, I get dizzy, and then I end up overstuffing myself. So I try and snack throughout the day. I'm pretty much a grazer. I don't know if I ever sit down and eat a full meal. Ellie and I, we snack, but Chuck does sit down and eat his factor meals, which he likes. But I think a banana is such a superfood with a little bit of protein, in the peanut butter, which I get my peanut butter from Whole Foods. We grind it ourselves, and I love the texture. It's a little grainy, and it's also it just tastes really fresh. We get the honey roasted one from Whole Foods, and we grind it and make homemade peanut butter. And it's just something that Chuck and I love on our waffles, our bananas. We put them in our shakes. So I'm just going to refuel real quick, and then I will get back to cleaning, catch up on some text messages and emails. But I really want to get some other things done in my home today. So I can't take too long of a break. But it's always good to stop and fuel your body when you are cleaning or doing a cleaning marathon like I'm doing today.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along.
Dishes, dishes. There's always dishes to be done every single day. I'm loading and unloading the dishes. I do give myself a break on the weekend because we do eat out a lot on the weekend. It's just a nice little break. We go to family dinners, meet up with friends, and just kind of enjoy the weekend because Chuck works all week. It's a nice break for him from eating his factory meals and for me cooking. I don't mind loading and unloading the dishes every day, just like I don't mind doing my bed or making my bed. I actually enjoy doing that, but it's just every day the dishes have to get done because for some reason we go through a lot of dishes. And well, it drives me crazy to have dishes in the sink. So I try my best to make sure I have a clean sink before I go to bed. Sometimes I get a little lazy and it doesn't get done, so I do the next morning. But it's either done late at night or first thing in the morning.
I try to understand, I try to hold your hand, but I don't think I came through. It's just a state of mind. This love is so unkind. But what am I supposed to do? I'm trapped in your web. I should have stayed in bed. 'Cause you don't know you got me. I've looked from every angle. It's getting hard to handle. But don't you say you're sorry, 'cause I like the way you do it, baby. But let's be honest about it. There's a way around it. I like the way you do it, baby. But let's be honest about it. There's a way around it. I like the way you. No matter how I try.
As I'm putting away the dishes in the cabinet, I notice that there are a few dishes, items that are out of place. I want to organize it and make it look prettier and make sure that everything is stacked nice and neatly. Also, I want to place all the dishes that I use on a daily basis towards the bottom, and the bowls and dishes that aren't used as often towards the top. I'm short. Sometimes I have to use a stepping stool to reach some of these items, so since I'm up here, I might as well organize it and make it more functional and pretty, of course.
We get this feeling, oh so right, oh so right, oh. I'm so over being sober, you're all I know. I just need a night with you, drinking from your bottle.
Oh, everything looks so good. I'm glad I worked on this space because honestly, the items at the top, I use them, but just not every day like the dishes that I use on the bottom. Those are the dishes that we eat with on a daily basis. But why not work in this area and make it nice and clutter-free and organized looking so that when I open up the cabinets, it's visually pleasing and less stressful on the eyes.
I tried to be your everything, gave my everything. I sold out. Now just look at me, I'm a ghost with nothing left. Hollow, emptied out. What got lost? found. You stole every bit of me, now I can't remember. Ooh, who I am, what I like, what I do, what I'm like when without you. Ooh, should've known you're too good to be true. You don't come around here no more. Why'd you have to let me go? Let me go, go, go. You don't think about me no more. Why can't I just let it go? Let it go, go, go. Why'd you have to show me heaven just to leave me down in hell? You don't come around here no more. Why'd you have to let me go? Let me know, no, no. Someday I will make you answer for all of your mistakes.
I cannot stop thinking about my trash can. It is overflowing and it's stressful to me. I don't know why it is so refreshing when I finally empty out my trash cans and have two clean and empty trash bags in my trash can. So I'll work on this. I'm gonna put it outside in the trash cans. And I'm so sorry I missed out on taking the trash in my last video. I know a few of you were disappointed about that, but going forward, I will make sure to always take out the trash to the trash cans in the garage. I'm going to add a video clip. It's a bonus clip of trash towards the end of this video. I was down in Louisiana visiting my mom. I caught the trash truck, and it was so interesting because they don't have humans that help line up the trash against the trash truck to dump it in. All they do is have someone driving the truck, and the truck does the rest, which is kind of sad because I enjoy talking to the guys that pick up my trash. They're so friendly, and it's kind of sad to think about how technology and AI, things like that, is taking over our jobs, our real human jobs, but I guess that is our future. Chuck is about to make his famous waffles. They are delicious. He packs them full of protein, and he uses, instead of sugar or any sweeteners, he uses applesauce as a natural sweetener. They're quite delicious. We just recently purchased a new waffle maker, and I love it because it reminds me of the waffle makers that you use when you stay at a Courtyard Marriott, and you know you get the free breakfast. I love making those waffles when we stay at a Courtyard Marriott. Another reason why I like this waffle maker is that it gets really hot. You can flip the waffle and you can control the temperature. It's non-stick, so the batter doesn't stick to the waffle maker itself. It's easy to get out. And Ellie's actually used it before. She enjoys cooking with me and with Chuck. So I'm gonna place a link for it in the description below. It's summer and we're home, and Ellie's really been working in her arts and craft room a lot more than she normally does. And I know that this room will not always be here, or meaning that she will not always go into her art room because the crafts are becoming less and less in her house. But I'm going to clean and tidy it up for her, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the space after she is outgrown it. What about a coffee bar, or maybe a sitting area to read, somewhere where you have complete silence and a little bit of seclusion and time for yourself? I don't know. I just want to do something with the space because we finished it and put the shelving in there so that Ellie can have a space to do her homework and work on her arts and any crafts, things like that. Anytime she makes a homemade birthday card, she always goes into this room and goes to work. And as you can see, there's just random stuff all over the place. I try to organize it as best as I can, but this is all her stuff, and I know that someday she's gonna outgrow everything. So I just want to really let her keep everything she wants to in this room and make it her own, because this is her room. And until she decides that she no longer wants this room to be hers, I want to let her keep everything the way it is and enjoy it as much as she can.
Supposed to do
try and clean my sink about every other day, and I'm going to give you a close-up of what I see that you might not see from afar. As you can see, there's just food remnants, food, sludge, slime, whatever that stuff is on the surface of the sink, and it drives me crazy. It just looks dirty and unsanitary. I like to use my Scrub Daddy as well as the pink stuff to clean it, but I find that dish soap with some hot water on a sponge works just as well. I just really like a nice, shiny, clean sink that is free of any food and drink debris. So that's what I'm gonna work on. We're gonna get this nice and shiny and pretty. Now that's what I'm talking about. Look how pretty and clean and shiny, sparkly this sink looks. So Chuck didn't eat all of his breakfast, and he asked me if I wanted it, and sure, I'm like a human garbage disposal, so I said yes. I'm just gonna sit down and have a little snack, drink my coconut water. I love coconut water with some peanut butter to add some protein. Well, Chuck already puts protein powder in his famous waffles, but we like to add that Whole Foods freshly ground peanut butter on top of it too, just to get some extra protein. I try and get as much protein into my diet as possible. I also like to sit down and take breaks throughout the day while I'm working. I try and fuel my body all day long, and I also try and get exercise in 7 days a week. I know that sounds crazy, but I work out 7 days a week, and it's been like that for several years. The hardest part is finding the motivation to get out of the house or off the couch or whatever I'm doing, get dressed and get to the gym or on the courts or outside for a walk. But once I get to the gym or on the courts, I start moving around, I feel alive. All those neurotransmitters start shooting off, and then it is cruise control, and it just feels good, and I just continue to exercise because it feels good. I have to admit, whenever I was younger, I would have to talk to myself and almost have a one-on-one with myself and say, Mary, you can either lie on the couch for the next 5 hours, or you can get up and be productive and get a 30-minute workout in. And then that 30-minute workout would turn into an hour workout, because by the time I got to the gym and started moving around, it would feel good. And I just didn't want to leave after that. And it boosted my mood. It just made me feel so much better. It's a habit I have now. My parents instilled that in all 6 of my brothers and sisters and I since we were young, to get out and get some form of exercise every single day, even if it is 10 minutes, 15, 20, even if it's 5 minutes. It's something. It's so good for the body. It's so good for your mental health. Chuck and I, we try and exercise often. Ellie's just active, so she does her thing, and she's probably even more active than Chuck and myself. Also try my best to eat healthy, but I also allow myself to splurge. If I want that Oreo, double, triple, mega stuffed Oreo, I'm gonna have it. I just don't eat the whole sleeve. I have everything in moderation. I don't deprive myself of anything. And I'm from Louisiana. I am a Cajun girl at heart. We fry, smother, cook everything in sauces, and it's delicious, flavorful food. A lot of spices. So I was raised on that kind of food as well as Vietnamese food. My background, I am 100% Vietnamese. I love my native food, is my favorite, but you have a lot of carbohydrates. You have a lot of herbs and a lot of fresh herbs at that, and a lot of vegetables in Vietnamese food. So I try and have a healthy balance. I try to eat good, exercise every single day, but then I also allow myself to have the freedom without guilt to eat anything that I want to eat. If I want to have dessert, I eat dessert. If I want to start out dinner with dessert, I let myself do that. I'm just too old to be on these diets and to deprive myself of what makes me happy, and food makes me happy. Okay, that is my soapbox, and I'm moving on. I'm finishing the kitchen. Let's move on to Ellie's room. It is a disaster. When her and her friends get up here and they play, they really have a great time. They go off. They use every inch of this room, every item in this room. So I'm going to tidy it up for her, get it organized and nice and clean. I need to dust as well as pick everything up. I'm also going to vacuum. I love vacuum lines, so this is one of the rooms that has a lot of carpet, and I love vacuuming this room. I know that sounds crazy, but it's so satisfying to see this nice clean vacuum line. So I'm gonna start working in this room, and I expect to do a good job and get this room nice and decluttered and everything in its space, get it nice and cleaned. When a room looks this disorganized and there's stuff all over the place, I normally like to start with picking up everything off the floor, and I also like to make the bed. Ellie has not slept in her bed. She has clean sheets, so I'm just going to make the bed and the room will instantly look cleaner because the bed takes a lot of space. Next, I will try and pick up everything off the floor and put it somewhere so that I can have access to the ground. I'll start organizing, putting things up, gathering all the trash and collecting piles of different types of items to go in this drawer, items to put in the trash, and items to put away. Try and stay organized as much as I can so that I have a system that works, and normally it does work. So pick up everything off the floor, make the bed, and then start organizing everything into categories.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking for you now and then. Someone just like you, who can make me feel the way you do. 'Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same. Let's run away. All I need is you, now and always. You and me. We don't need no one else than each other. You and me. We could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay. Let's lose our minds. We could go crazy and leave it all behind.
Another strategy that I use when a room is really dirty and just disheveled and everything's a mess is I like to work in small spaces and complete that space so that it's a feeling of accomplishment. So it's a feeling of, okay, there is a light at the end of this tunnel. I just cleaned this space and it looks really good. Now I can move on to the next section and clean that space. So little bits here and there. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And me getting little parts of a room or a certain area cleaned at a time is a huge accomplishment for me. It's also a stress reliever because I feel like I'm making progress.
Do you miss me at all? Do you why didn't you call?
In one of my previous videos, I actually cleaned and decluttered and organized Ellie's room. She had so many toys that she outgrew, just different random items that she no longer played with. And I was able to give a lot away, donate a lot of things, as well as trash a few items that were missing parts or were broken. But it was a great organizing project. I still feel like there are items in a room that I can give away. If you look to my right, that cube organizer was probably one of the best purchases I could have ever made for Ellie's room. It allowed me to store random stuff, her toys, her crafts, her markers, just anything that just didn't have a place. And if you want to organize it, there's 6 cubes or 6 cubby holes. It was just a great purchase, and it allowed me to keep all of the toys in Ellie's room very organized and just keep the area tidy because of the 6 cubes. It's very sturdy, and actually you could probably use it in your office, in a hallway, in any room in your home. But it is truly one of the best purchases I made in my house. So I'm going to link it in the description below, and if you're interested, check it out. And actually, it's not 6 cubes, it's 8 cubes, so that's even better.
Baby, now we're strangers, just two people in a crowded room. I don't even know your name yet, but I know I'm gonna fall for you. Walking over to you with a drink in my hand. They say I move too fast, but I don't give a damn. Don't know your name yet.
If you haven't guessed it yet, Ellie still sleeps downstairs with Chuck and I in our bed. And Chuck and I just absolutely love waking up snuggled up to our little girl. Ellie just turned 11, and we absolutely love having her in our bed. But I know that, or we both know that these days are few and far between. And soon enough, she'll want to be upstairs in her own room. She'll probably be jamming to Taylor Swift, doing her beauty regimens, and hanging out with friends, talking on the phone. And I know it's just part of life. The kids grow up, they do, but I feel that it's just passing by so fast, and I'm just not ready for that yet. So right now I'm just going to savor every moment that we have her sleeping in our bed. And all of our friends have a different opinion about it. Most of them are very supportive and said their own kids slept in their bed till they were 10 or 11, whatever age, and each its own. For Ellie, she likes to snuggle with us and lay in our bed. We watch movies on a Friday night, on the weekend as a family. It's great. I really just want to enjoy these moments and savor these moments for as long as they last, because I know that it won't last forever.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving
When I clean a room that has carpet, I always vacuum last because while I am dusting or cleaning off counters, I allow myself to wipe any dirt, debris, trash onto the floor, and the vacuum will suction it all up. I also love vacuum lines. I like to leave a room with nice clean vacuum lines when I'm finished cleaning. It just really aesthetically as well as visually looks appealing to me. My Shark vacuum has such a great suction and it does such a good job of picking up any remaining dirt, debris, hairs that are lying on the rug or on the carpet.
You're calling up my phone like you did, but every morning when I wake up, you're not there. You're telling me you know what you need, but when I turn the lights off, it's all so clear. I can't get away, can't run away, I can't get away. You're bringing on the heartache. You're bringing on the heartache. You're bringing on the heartache. Bringing on the heartache.
Once I'm finished vacuuming, I make sure to put all of Ellie's toys and furniture back into place, make the room look nice and clutter-free, as well as make sure that everything has a space. If there's just random stuff around, I try my best to find a good place for it, or maybe look at it and determine whether we actually want to keep it or give it away or donate the item. Everything looks great. I'm very happy with the progress I made in Ellie's room. It feels clean and everything is in its place. I'm going to give you a quick view of what I worked on today. I also spoke about the trash truck bonus video, the video that I shot down in Louisiana when I was visiting my mom. So I will put that towards the end of the video. So check it out if you're interested. And also I'll give you a quick clip into what we've been up to and what's been going on in our lives. But before we get to that, just a few more things to do to tidy up Ellie's room. I need to wipe off Ellie's chalkboard. This barn door, which has a chalkboard side, has been so great for Ellie and her friends. They come up here and they draw on it. They write their little sweet, cute quotes on it, and they are very imaginative. So it's been such an added bonus in our home. Just something fun and different for the kiddos to play with while they're upstairs in Ellie's room. All right, guys, I am finished cleaning in Ellie's room, and boy, does it feel good. It is so clean. You can actually see the floor, everything's put away, and everything looks nice and clean and tidy. One last thing we need to do is take the trash to the curb. Chuck actually had Ellie take the trash to the curb, and boy, did she have a funny and creative way of taking it to the road. That girl, I tell you what, she is something else. Well, that is it. I want to thank you all for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't be shy. Press that subscribe button below. I'd love to have you join me on my next cleaning motivational video. I normally end my videos with a quick clip of what we've been up to this week, just a view into our daily lives. And if you want to stick around, check it out. That'd be great. If not, I certainly understand. And I hope you have a great week. And I'll look forward to seeing you on my next cleaning motivational video. See you later.
I would never ask you to give up things. I just wanna give you all I can. There's something about you, baby, and I can't get enough. There's something that you give me, and I can't get enough. You don't need to tell me that you love me. I don't mind waiting for it to show. Something about you, baby, and I can't get enough. There's something that you give me, and I can't